In adapting a Warhammer 40k tactical board game to real-time space combat, Battlefleet Gothic Armada pulls off some visually appealing interspecies starship battles. The actual tactics, though, are tough to appreciate thanks to problems with pacing and transparency.
Cruising speed set. Awaiting orders.
The Warhammer 40k setting is the best part of Battlefleet, with 4 factions: the Human Imperium, the Evil Chaos Fleets, the Orcs, and the Elven Eldar, all both playing and looking very differently. The Orcs like to ram, for instance, while the Eldar are fast but fragile. The real-time 2-dimensional battles are relatively slowly paced, but they always look sharp. Battlefleet has 2 campaign modes. The first is a simple but effective story, where you play as the Imperium fighting against a Chaos invasion, recovering artifacts, gaining levels, and customizing ships as you progress. Other races don't have full plot campaigns, but they do have sequences of random battles in single or multiplayer, allowing for similar progression. Customization sounds good in theory, but it's hard to get too excited about minute changes in amount of repair per second in Armada's 2 short battles. There are several different battle modes, which is good for variety, except not all of them are interesting. Straightforward combat, escorting transports, or destroying space stations are considerably better than the annoyingly brief assassination missions. But Battlefleet struggles slightly as a strategy game because its focus is torn between grand fleet combat and micromanaging ship-to-ship fighting. For example, in every battle you can set up your ships to automatically make tactical decisions, which indicates a relatively hands-off approach to combat. Yet battles are all small scale, usually with around just 4 player-controlled ships. The tutorials also specifically encourage you to micromanage. This leads to a feeling of relative powerlessness over the tactical combat, and there's a lack of answers at the end of each fight. Did I win the fight because I played well, or did I just have the enemy outgunned from the beginning? Battlefleet doesn't give you that information during or after a battle. For example, I customized 2 ships for close range and distance combat, but I have no idea which one does more damage in any given battle. There are a lot of good ideas in Battlefleet Gothic Armada, and it certainly looks like a great space tactical combat game. But it struggles to build that into a coherent whole, making it tough to recommend unless you're willing to utterly dedicate yourself to fully comprehending the inaccessible systems. For more on Warhammer 40k, stick with IGN.
At your command.